that one.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR. But I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just...
Oh no! The referee's been knocked out! This can't be good!
Are you kidding? Now anything goes! It doesn't get any better than that, JR. I can't believe he countered that one! He saw that one coming! Randy Orton's one of the most dangerous superstars in the WWE, JR. Ric Flair and Triple H taught him everything he knows.
They may have taught Orton everything he knows, King, but I don't think they taught him everything they know. Orton may think he's got nothing left to learn, but he could find out the hard way here tonight that that's just not the case. Come on! That should be a disqualification right there!
What are you talking about, JR? I didn't see anything. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that.
I know you're always complaining about Randy Orton's ego, JR, but let's face it, Orton was the youngest world heavyweight champion of all time. I think he's earned the right to be a little arrogant.
I'm not taking anything away from Orton's accomplishments, King, but no one's got a higher opinion of him than Orton himself. Sometimes I wish he'd just shut his mouth and show us what he's got.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. Oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs.
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and jumped to SmackDown where he didn't have to live under their shadow anymore.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy. And I think that's pretty sad, coming from two men who have more than 25 world title reigns between them.
The Game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold, but Orton won it younger than either one of them. Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, ref! How did you let that happen?
Come on, JR. A WWE match is like a murder mystery. It's no good if there's no foul play.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind.
You sure can, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way.
He's not going to get caught with that one. The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity. Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no wanted to keep...
Did you see that, JR? What great strategy.
Strategy, hell! That was a blatant violation of the rules.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is... And there it goes! The submission is locked in!
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here! He's got his opponent locked in this...
Here's your winner, Chris Masters.